This is an $80 sandwich. 80 bucks. It's a fried cod sandwich with a caviar yuzu tartar sauce. Look at the amount of caviar in that. Oh no. Oh my God. And this is just asking me to do this. Yeah, this is the best fish sandwich I've ever had. The yuzu and the tartar sauce is what makes this. You can just tell how delicate the fish is. The crust is super crispy, seasoned beautifully. Not too much to overpower the fish, but a little bit of the kick still comes through, and I could swim in that tartar sauce naked. Is this worth 80 bucks? In my opinion, that's still very steep for a sandwich. You also taste the caviar a little bit, but I would say this is definitely worth in the 40s, which is still insane for a sandwich. If the best sandwich I've ever had in my life is a 10, this is a 9.1. It's fantastic. It comes from Daybird in LA. Go check it out. Try some more Brazilian food. This may be a hot take, but the steak you get from a casual Brazilian place shits on most of the steakhouses in the United States. Unless you pay a couple $100s for a steak. Just give me some picanha. Beautiful fat on the outside. Look at that. First time trying fried yuca. It tastes like slightly sweeter French fries. The reason I like Brazilian steak so much is because of the salt content. You don't really need anything additionally. This whole thing, which by the way weighs a lot, was $27. To get this at a steakhouse, including side, would set you back at least $150. I know steakhouses have a vibe and all that. This comes from Pampas. They have locations all over LA. Give this an 8.8. Dave's Hot Chicken just dropped a Nashville hot cauliflower. They're calling it Dave's Not Chicken. We're gonna try the regular and the cauliflower and compare. First up, the regular hot chicken. Oh yeah, that's a good refresher. And now for the beautiful looking cauliflower. This looks very promising. This is amazing. This is what it looks like on the inside. The cauliflower is soft and it has a very meaty texture. The actual cauliflower flavor is very faint. You barely even taste it. It's magnificently crispy. It's almost like a cleaner, in some ways better version of the chicken. Woo, it's hot. Now let's make a bite the way I'd actually eat it. Some Dave sauce, some honey. That's what it looks like. I got a bigger bite of cauliflower on that one. It was a little more prevalent, but this is fantastic. I would low-key order this. If the regular hot chicken sandwich is an 8.8 out of 10, I would give the cauliflower an 8.6 out of 10. If I was a vegetarian, I'd eat this twice a week. Highly, highly recommend trying this. Finally trying Smashed in Burbank. This place is supposed to have some unbelievable smash burgers. My God, this looks good. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the top part is caramelized really well, but the bottom, not so much. So you're not getting the caramelization on both sides, so you're not getting the maximum flavor on both sides. However, pretty solid. And now for their smashed fries. Classic, whatever's on the burger on the fries. These look crazy. Oh yeah. The beef though is just a little under-seasoned and the fries are kind of like In-N-Out fries, but altogether pretty good. Overall, this is solid. I wouldn't go out of my way for it. I'd give this a 7.9 out of 10. If they caramelized on both sides and seasoned a little more, I would have probably given this in the mid-8s. Apparently Popeyes changed the chicken sandwich recipe. I have a guess. You've had the Popeyes chicken sandwich before, right?
No.
Never?
Always empty package.
I heard a little rumor that they changed the recipe. It looks the same.
It looks so bad, huh?
Cheers.
Cheers.
My chicken actually looks like chicken again. Do you like it?
I like it.
But you can make one better.
Yeah.
Do you like the bun?
It's okay.
You don't like the bun? The bun's so good. Soft and buttery and beautiful.
The bun is good.
The bun is good.
The bun is good.
This has to be the most mayo-y fucking coleslaw. I don't even see the cabbage anymore. This is what it looks like with the slaw. You're not impressed by anything, are you?
Come on.
Dude, why do you look so sad?
What is your rate?
I would say it's just as good as before. I would give it a 7.3 out of 10. Why? What would you rate it?
3.
3 out of 10?
Yeah.
Or you think you can make a better one? This guy just dropped it.
Show you.
Dude, right now. First time trying Korean raw marinated crab. Wow. You don't know how many times I've saw this on my For You page and I've been dying to try it. Just look at the crab in there. Loaded with this spicy sauce. First, I just want a chunk of this crab. Bro, crab on the inside of this is like butter. Right off the bat, this is one of the best crab dishes I've ever had. The sauce is a little spicy. It's also pretty sweet. Just look at this. Look at that lump of crab meat right there. That is fantastic. The crazy thing is, through all the spice, you still taste the crab. Saw people crack this into the rice. Oh my God. Some extra sauce on the bottom. Just look at that. This was incredibly hyped up and far exceeded the hype. As one of the best new things I've had in 2023, I would give this a 9.4 out of 10. I got it from a place called Crab House in Koreatown. Go check them out. This is $100 potato. $100
for a potato.
For those of you that don't believe me, here's my receipt. Some potato, some caviar. It is pretty good. The potato is super soft and silky, and the caviar adds a nice amount of salt on top, which does make me a little moist. This is some chive cream. I just had to put it inside and get a bite with everything. That's what it looks like. That was a great bite. It's like a chive butter. That makes it 1,000 times better. Is this worth $100? Fuck no. Does it taste good? Sure. This is like a 7.8 out of 10. I would much rather eat other stuff. Is the mall Chinese food that they pile high actually that good? Let's find out. This weighs at least 5 pounds. I literally just asked the guy what's fresh. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll just give you a little bit of everything. Huh? The guy hooked it up like this and he only charged me 10 bucks. I think this is some orange chicken. The chicken is drier than your girl. I think this is some kung pao chicken. Yeah, that's terrible. Some spicy eggplant. That was fire. My guy hooked it up with an egg roll. Fresh out of a frozen packet, but not bad. Some nudes. The saddest piece of broccoli you've ever seen. Let's get some fried rice with this piece of chicken. I'm willing to bet that fried rice has been sitting there for at least 5 hours. Some beef and broccoli. Oh, good. There's some hits, but definitely a lot of misses. I would give this like a 5.8 out of 10. I think it's just been sitting here for a while. I would definitely be willing to pay a little bit more for better quality. Everybody has been talking about the fact that KFC dropped chicken nuggets, so we're gonna compare them to the goat chicken nugget McDonald's. This is what the KFC nugget looks like. It's actually seasoned really well. I think they use real chicken. The chicken itself is pretty dry. And if you've been following me, you know I like honey on my fried chicken. A little honey, just like that. I don't love that. Buffalo ranch, some nugget. Low-key the best sauce at KFC. So far, I'd give the KFC nugget a 7.1 out of 10. Pretty good. And now for some McDonald's. I haven't had these in years. These are still so good. Dip in sweet and sour. Oh yeah. The goat of chicken nuggets, the boot-shaped McChicken nugget. Also, McDonald's barbecue sauce is very slept on. Still the goat chicken nugget. I'd put Popeyes at number 2, then KFC at number 3. And then Chick-fil-A's nugget at 4. I will not stand for the Jack in the Box slander. This is the best Jack in the Box order. Some of this might sound kind of weird. Don't get a burger. Get a Jack spicy chicken barbecue sauce. Right on top. Curly fries. This brings me back to childhood. Is this the best chicken sandwich? No. Does it slap? Yes. Then, very weird, an egg roll with sweet and sour. It has this very interesting flavor to it. It's really good. And lastly, arguably the best part of Jack in the Box, you get their tacos with their taco sauce, not ranch, right on top. I love these. Ask me what type of meat is in the taco. I have no clue, but it's good. And you chase the taco with a jalapeno popper dipped in ranch, but the guy forgot to give it to me. Best fast food jalapeno popper. I would rate this order at Jack in the Box a 7.8 out of 10. If you come here after hours, I promise you will have yourself a great time. I know Taco Bell just went through some sort of renaissance, so let's try some of the new stuff. First up, nacho fries. Fries dipped in nacho cheese. Oh yeah. Ooh, cheese got a little spice to it. Also, I heard you're supposed to get the fire sauce and pour it in this. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. You're supposed to mix them. It's like spicy nacho cheese. Honestly, this is fire. Aquafina, straight horse shit. This is the beefy 5-layer burrito. I love Taco Bell mild sauce. I'll lather it all up. Beefy 5-layer burrito. More like 5 layers of straight up. Honestly, it's pretty good. And it pairs unbelievably well with sauce. I would eat this again. Lastly, one of the things I did try, the Fiesta potatoes. Lather it up right nice. Look at those. Eat that. I don't even know if those were new. I would give this all a 7.8 out of 10. I'm here for the Taco Bell renaissance. Today I woke up with a very random craving for enchiladas, so I got both red and green enchiladas. Let's see which of the two are better. First up, the green one looks insane. Just look at this. Oh my god, it's so good. That tomatillo salsa got a little smokiness to it. It's a little spicy. And next, the red one. God. The depth of flavor you get from red enchilada sauce is unmatched. The green one I would give a 7.8. I'd give the red one an 8.2. Finally made it to Cardenas. Look at the seasoning on the outside of this. The crunch on the skin. Wild. Dunking in some habanero. Oh my. The top layer of skin shatters like very thin glass. The meat itself in here is pretty dry, but there's so much tender fat in it that you don't really care. I'd say this is as good as the one from Vallarta. Would give them both an 8.8 out of 10. This is the weirdest In-N-Out order I've ever seen, but I'm incredibly intrigued. The Flying Dutchman with onions and pickles, add spread and chilies, and then we're gonna put the other one on the fries. For those of you that don't know what a Flying Dutchman is, it's a sex trick, a burger with no buns. It's not bad, I would just never get this over tomato wrapped In-N-Out if I couldn't have the buns. And next up we have animal style fries. You're supposed to get this and put it directly on top. I found a knife. You're just supposed to cut this up, and that is what it looks like. If the fries here weren't awful, this would actually be pretty good. Again, not bad, but I would never order this again. I'd give this all a 7.2 out of 10. I don't recommend this. This place has been making waves in LA. I got their warm lobster roll and oysters for the first time in the car review. I'm a simple guy. I just like lemon on my oysters. That just flows right in the back of your throat. They have this really beautiful, oceany, briny taste to them. These actually are the best oysters I've ever had. And next up, the warm lobster roll. A little bit of lemon. Look at the chunks of lobster in here. This literally just tastes like butter, which I'm not mad about, but I'm losing a little bit of the lobster flavor. The bun is a real treat. These fries look sensational. Great texture. They're just not seasoned very well. This seems like the bite to have. I'll give the lobster roll an 8.4, oysters a 9.6, bringing this to a 9.0 out of 10. Broad Street Oyster Co. Go try them out. This is supposed to be the best Korean fried chicken in LA.
Daddy, chill.
Look at that. This is their honey butter flavor. Oh my God. They give you deep fried rice cakes on the side. The honey butter sauce just gently coats your tongue. The crunch is beautiful. I don't know if you could see the chicken just glistening. Only criticism is that the breading is really caked on there. And next up, these are the sweet and spicy ones. Oh, it actually smells pretty spicy. It's okay. I've noticed that this flavor is the hardest one to execute at Korean fried chicken joints because it's very hard to balance the salt content. So if you're not careful, these end up tasting very salty, which is true in this case as well. Look, we're just keeping it honest here. I would give these a 6.8. I'd give the honey butter wings a 9 out of 10. Try these ASAP. Well, two of my favorite foods on the planet make sense together. We have butter chicken and pupusas. This should work. First up, a loroco and cheese pupusa. Ooh. This is amazing. Oh my God. Let's get some chicken in there. Wait. I'm curtido. That is the bite right there. You got the spicy, peppery butter chicken, the cheesy, almost kind of crispy pupusa, and then the cabbage on top just cools everything down perfectly. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. You basically have pupusas replacing naan. This was legitimately one of the best things I've ever eaten. I would give this combo a 9.5 out of 10. It's outstanding. Back at one of my favorite burger spots, if not my favorite. I just found out they do a jalapeno burger. Just look at that. It's still so good. They crisp up the edges perfectly on the patty. Jalapenos and burgers are great. And now for the filthy fries. Grilled onions, cheese, burger patties, and their sauce. This is incredible. It's got a jalapeno on there as well. My God, it's out of this world. The fries alone have insane crunch. The patty on here, great. Their sauce is beautiful, not over salted. Little extra sauce. Still easily a top 3 burger in LA. I would give this a 9.3 out of 10. Oh my God. This is one of my favorite things to eat when I'm not trying to eat a lot. I get a mini number 9 from Jersey Mike's with extra meat. I think the sandwich is like 5 inches, which is massive. Chipotle mayo, buffalo sauce. Little line of the other. Slide it on through. Should look like that. A buffalo sauce and chipotle mayo. Fire. If you're in a rush and don't want to stuff yourself, this is unbeatable. Shake Shack has new truffle items. First things first is our stuffed truffle mushroom burger. I don't taste much truffle. I got a little more on that one. It's crispy and it's melty. However, it's very one-dimensional. I don't love this. Very excited for this. Truffle Parmesan fries with a truffle dipping sauce. Fire. The saltiness from the Parmesan cheese is what makes this. Lastly, the double truffle cheeseburger. Looks like sauce, crispy onions, and Swiss. Also good, but unbelievably rich. I wouldn't kick it out of bed, but it's not amazing. I'd say all this is slightly above average. I would give pretty much everything a 7.3 out of 10. Trying Wingstop's new hot honey rub. Smells kind of weird. No ranch first. Some ranch. If you like sweet and salty, this is going to be right up your alley. Try the boneless one. Also pretty good. That ranch is so good. Wingstop's fries have significantly grown on me since I found out about the lemon pepper fries. These bad boys dipped in the ranch. I still don't love the sugary aspect of the fries, but they're good. All around, I'd give this Wingstop experience a 7.7 out of 10. I prefer the lemon pepper wing and maybe something spicier, but these are still a hit. Boneless versus bone-in. This is way harder to up. It's a chicken nugget. On average, you'll probably find a decent one of these before finding a decent one of these. However, both in their prime, this shits on this. It's not even a question. The skin is crispy. It kind of shatters like thin glass. The meat of this is way juicier, and the meat has more fat, so it's more flavorful. This over this, no question. Arby's fish sandwich is better than Popeyes? Nuts. It's on a King's Hawaiian roll. This looks very sad.
Bruh.
Definitely need some tartar sauce. The bun is great. Aside from that, it sucks. The fish itself doesn't taste as clean as Popeyes. Tartar sauce tastes like mayonnaise and flowers. Popeyes is far superior to this. I would give this a 6 flat out of 10, and I'm being generous. This is a $24 cheesesteak. You guys were all losing your marbles on my Instagram about this. Comes from Matu in Beverly Hills. Ribeye and sirloin wagyu, cheese, onions, and a Philadelphia favorite long hot pepper. Holy The meat quality is outstanding. Melts in your mouth. The bread is amazing. I don't have to hold funeral services for the roof of my mouth later, but this hot pepper is what makes it. And these are potato chips cooked in Wagyu beef fat. Bland, but great texture. This needs salt or some sort of seasoning. I would say this and Boo's Philly are the two best cheesesteaks in LA. I'm giving this a 9 flat out of 10. First time trying Chinese hand-pulled noodles. You walk up to this place and someone is smacking noodles to a counter. These are the cumin lamb noodles. Look at that. These are good, but they're surprisingly lacking a little flavor. It's got a bite with everything in the bowl. Noodles are really soft. They kind of disintegrate in your mouth. I'm getting a little bit of the mala, the numbness from the Szechuan peppercorns. The cumin in this is also really fragrant, which I really like. And next up, we have the Szechuan garlic noodles. Look at those curtains of noodles. Now this is packed with flavor. Oh my God. Right off the bat, the Szechuan peppercorn just right in the mouth. The sauce has a really nice amount of spices in it. And then you have the aromatics from the garlic and the ginger. I would give these an 8.5. And I would give those a 7.5, bringing this to an 8.0. It comes from a spot in downtown in Culver City called Bang Bang Noodles. Papa John's has a new Parmesan crusted pizza. Low key, I could see this being amazing. My biggest question was going to be if you can actually taste the Parmesan, and you do. Let's get some garlic butter. Papa John's, if you're listening to this, change your name. Change it to Parmesan Father, Daddy Parmy. I don't know. This is the best pizza at Papa John's. Crust does have a slight cardboard consistency to it. Give this a 7.1 out of 10. This is a massive chicharron, fresh tortilla. Little shards. A little bit more. And their spiciest habanero salsa, just right over the top. Does anybody remember when crab rangoons took over the world for a sec? What a time to be alive. It's been a minute since I've had one of these. No sauce first. Still good. Sweet and sour. Yep. A little bit of hot mustard in that bite too. Oh, hot mustard. Shit goes to the back of your head. Filling's a little bland, but their sauce game is fantastic. Pretty solid crab rangoon. I'll give this a 7.6 out of 10. Panda Express just dropped a new sizzling shrimp dish. Looks like shrimp, fresh veggies, and apparently a sweet, spicy, and tangy sauce. It is tangy, sweet, and a little spicy. The sauce has a very good amount of garlic. You could tell that shrimp is flame-kissed. And you'll likely get to try this for free. Anytime there's a sizzling streak or anytime a team goes on a 10-0 run in this month's men's college basketball tournament, you can get a free order of sizzling shrimp with your order. Give them a follow or download the Panda app and they'll let you know when you just scored a free sizzling shrimp with your order. Brand new sizzling shrimp only for a limited time. Apparently Wendy's has the best fish sandwich in the game. Wendy's panko breaded fish sandwich. Pickles. There's like a whole head of romaine in here. Good amount of sauce. This is way too much lettuce. Definitely a little fishier. The breading on the fish, crispier than Popeyes and Arby's. But it's also the thickest, so it's kind of stuck in my teeth. This is definitely the worst bun of the three. Extra tartar sauce. Look at that creamy bite. Better than Arby's, not as good as Popeyes. I would give it a 6.8 out of 10. A lot of you told me to go to South Philly Experience for the best cheesesteak in LA. And I got some fried ravioli with spicy vodka sauce. If you're not even a little bit aroused right now, I don't know what to say. It's like garlic bread and ravioli had a baby. Oh my God. It's missing just a little bit of seasoning. And now for the best cheesesteak in LA. I think this is gonna be one of the more authentic Phillies. They're from South Philly. They get their bread from Philly. Look at that. I got mine with white American cheese and hot peppers. Holy shit, this might be the best cheesesteak I've had. Pro move, hot sauce with the cheesesteak. Oh yeah. Fatty! Oh my god. The bread is super soft and pillowy. The meat is seasoned. Just the right amount of cheese. It's creamy, but not overpowering. I would give this a 9.2 out of 10. It is amazing. Remember, my rating scale is 1 to 10. 10 being perfect or the best thing I've put in my mouth in this lifetime. So a 9.2 is crazy high. This is my favorite breakfast burrito, and I have guests. This is the bacon breakfast burrito from Wake and Late. Oh my god.
So good.
It's so weird to see you guys three-dimensionally. It is so strange. Let's go no sauce first.
Got you.
Cheers.
Bing.
Oh my god. That's the most delicious thing ever.
No. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Right?
Please. I'm allowed to take another bite?
Yeah, take another bite.
Okay.
You guys feel like the crispiness from the tater tot in there?
Oh, is that what that is?
The sauce is crazy.
The smell of it, just opening it.
Dip or
Are y'all
pour?
pour or dip? Yeah.
I pour for mine.
I'm gonna dip because pouring makes me really nervous. I'm gonna spill, I feel. I'm always scared that something is overhyped. This is like not overhyped.
Yeah, this is
at all.
really
Not
good.
even a little bit.
You're like
No.
soft, ribbony eggs.
An overcooked egg, like, it's dry and hard. Like,
What are your favorite parts about the burrito?
You go first, 'cause I started chewing.
I love crunchy. The sauce just put it over the top for me.
I don't even really eat pork. It's the bacon.
Shari, I know you don't rate anything, but what are your ratings?
Oh my god. I feel like I don't have a breakfast burrito reference.
Do you eat breakfast burritos?
Like, not often, even though I like really like them a lot. I'll give it a 9 because I have no reference.
Alexis? Give it a 10, it's fine.
I give it a 10.
Yeah, I give it a 10. Let's go. I give this a 9.5. Still the best breakfast burrito in LA and the best one that I've probably ever had. Follow Shari and Alexis. I mean, this was fantastic. Trying Little Caesar's corn cob crust pizza. This is interesting to say the least. It looks like just a cheese pizza with corn and a literal corn on the cob for the crust with butter. It's kind of sweet like cornbread, a lot of butter. I'm not sure what the discussion was in the boardroom, but why this over the pretzel crust that people already like? Little Caesar's corn cob crust. Try the KFC sandwich where the chicken is the buns. Who the hell would ever eat that?
12 seconds later.
Hot as fuck. If this wasn't unhealthy enough, there's also bacon in it. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. My God, I'm gonna have a heart attack tomorrow. It's nice and crispy. The spicy sauce is good. But that's about it. I thought I would give this a 3, but I give it a 6.1. It's not bad, I would just never order this. Finally trying Publix for the very first time. Got the chicken tender sub tossed in buffalo sauce. Bro, this was like $6. I thought this would be chicken strips in a sandwich, but they actually chop it up pretty well. I was not expecting the bread to be this good. A little crusty, but I don't have to hold funeral services for my mouth. Some ranch, just a little cream. If I lived near a Publix, I'd be here twice a week. I'd give a pub sub an 8.0 flat out of 10. Hits the spot. Trying Cup Noodles' new breakfast ramen. This is a maple syrup, pancake, sausage, and egg flavor. This literally smells like maple syrup. The breakfast flavor in this isn't too overpowering. It's actually pretty subtle. Noodles are soft, but have a little bit of a chew to them. Always in a rush to leave the house in the morning, so making this in 4 minutes was very convenient. And no ramen is complete without some chili oil. Even if it is breakfast, this is what it looks like with some chili. This was very easy to make. All I had to do was add water and microwave it for 4 minutes. You could try it now at Walmart stores or walmart.com. Trying the spicy tuna crispy rice sandwich from Irwin. Super thin layer of spicy tuna, a piece of salmon, and obviously the crispy rice on the outside. This is actually pretty good. The fish quality is obviously not great, but this is actually executed pretty well. A little bit of soy sauce. For an American grocery store sushi item, this is like a 9 out of 10. Compared to all the unbelievable sushi in LA, I would still give this a 7.4, which is stupid high considering how good the sushi in LA is. Remember when I said Little Caesars should have just brought back the pretzel crust pizza instead of the corn cob crust pizza? Well, they did. Pretzel crust at Little Caesars is officially back, and I've also never tried it. Beautiful looking pizza with a pretzel crust. There's no marinara, it's actually just a cheese sauce, which goes great with the pretzel. And now for the pretzel part. It's a little crispy. The salt. My favorite part of this is the salt. And I saw people really like dipping this in the garlic butter. That has so much garlic in it. Try it with some cheesy jalapeno sauce. Oh yeah. Dip it in that 100%. Little Caesars pretzel crust. Much better idea than a corn cob pizza crust.